guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how I use my leftovers from using a Luxe kit in a sticker diary to create 2 personal work spreads. So you really can have your stickers last over several different spreads. This is how I have been doing it, and I really have been enjoying it. It also gives you a little bit of a sense of accomplishment when you use up more stickers from a kit. This has been the way that I have been doing my personal work spreads, and I really like the way they have turned out, so I'm going to show you how to do that today. So I did do a plan with me on this video. This is using the Refresh collection with the green foiled overlays. This was a memory spread, and I definitely wasn't stingy with stickers. I used every single sticker that I wanted to use in the spread. I didn't keep anything back on purpose to use in my work spreads. I pretty much go in with the philosophy that I can use whatever I want in this main spread, and then whatever's left I use to create my other ones. So when I was done with this spread, this is what I had left over from the Luxe kit. I had some of my labels on my label add-on. I had 2 glitter headers left on this sheet. I have the 3 extra Fashion Girls from my Fashion Girl sheets. I have 7 check boxes left. I did use one of them in my spread somewhere, right there. So I have the 7 check boxes. I have a bunch of stickers left on this sheet. I have all of my heart checklist flags, which I'm definitely going to be using. I have most of this sheet left, most of this sheet left, most of this one, and then I have my work labels on my washi page. So using all of these leftovers and my foiled personal inserts, I'm gonna be using silver. These are available on my shop. They are a discontinued format, and so they are on sale, and I have everything that I have in stock up. So I don't have every single color and combination, but I do have a good selection. So I'm going to be using my silver personal inserts, and this is what I use for my work spreads because I just need something that is smaller, that I can kind of jot down my to-do list and little reminders of what I've done throughout the day so that I can then reference it in my memory spreads. So I'm mostly going to use my heart checklist flags, but I am going to cut them so that it's 4 hearts per each one. I'm not going to be using this nope sticker. So I'm actually just going to take some scissors and I'm going to cut so that the 4 hearts are left. And I did it wrong, of course. And I knew I was going to, as I was doing this, I was like, you're gonna totally mess this up. I meant to have the flags obviously on the 4 side. Gosh, I knew I was gonna mess this up. I even told myself, like, don't be stupid on your flags, because this happens to me all the time. Totally messed that up, so I'm cutting. I meant to make this cut, not this cut, because I wanted the flag side. I do that all the time. Okay, so I am going to start with a stackable sidebar on my little, like, blank area here, and I'm gonna use the pink one, and I'm gonna use a header. So I'm going to use the YouTube header because this is where I'm going to track the work that I'm doing for my YouTube channel each and every day, whether that be filming, editing, planning out something, whatever it is. And I'm just going to put this YouTube header right across the top so that it covers that little blank area. Okay. Then I'm going to do an appointment label and a habit tracker. So I'm gonna put the habit tracker down first, and the appointment label will fit nicely right in the middle. This fits, these 3 stickers fit really beautifully against one another in the little sidebar section. Okay, so that's my sidebar. Then I'm gonna take all of these glitter headers that are left along with this glitter header, these ones, and I'm going to match them to the heart checklist flag. So this is really, really dumb how I've cut this here, but it's still gonna work. And I'm definitely less picky with my work spreads. Like, no one ever sees these. They're just for like my own personal enjoyment. So I play with like different styles a little bit more, and just I'm like less stressed about it, I guess. Not that the other kind's stressful, but you guys know what I mean. So that would, you know, ideally be 1 sticker but it's fine. So then at the bottom, I like to track a couple of things. I'm gonna track my hydration, which I used to do in my main spreads, but I don't anymore. And then I'm also gonna track my work hours for Monday through Friday. I have been trying lately, it hasn't been super successful, but I've been trying to complete the bulk of my work during the week just so I can have like a little bit of a more regular schedule. I tend to, if I'm not like really paying attention, I tend to just work all the time. Like I don't have weekends that are separate, and it really is not good for your mental health to do that. So I've been, especially now that I'm a mama, I've just been trying to like be a little bit more aware of that, I guess. And then I'm just gonna use an assortment of functional stickers right above the work and the hydration. You could also use other littles here if you wanted to, but those are really the only two that I like to track in my work planner. So here I can put like my core tasks that I wanna do, or if there's something that I wanna remember for my memory spread, I can jot it down. I can put, you know, whatever here if I have an errand I'm gonna run, which doesn't happen as much anymore with the quarantine, but if there's like a special memory of James that I want to remember for that day for my memory spread, I will normally put it right here. I don't use character stickers or foil overlays or anything like that. Even just using the kit leftovers to me feels super like excessive in a good way. Like I feel like I have decked out work spreads that like no one sees, but just makes me really happy. So then I'm going to do the same thing for all the days in terms of the heart checklist, and I'm just gonna match the colors going across all the days. So I use one of the glitter headers at the top. And then of course, you know, this would ideally be like one sticker. So dumb. But you can use this. Also, if you put your sticker down wrong and you want to use undo, it does not remove the foil. You can totally use undo on this and it does not mess up your foil or peel it up. The foil is like chemically pressed into the sheet, so it's not going to just like peel off the paper. I mean, unless you like rip layers, I guess, of the paper off. So then I'm going to do the same thing with the work label and the hydration label down at the bottom, and then a functional sticker, just whatever I have. And I do try to make the colors, you know, assorted. Like I try to switch up the colors, but it doesn't always work because you are using kit leftovers. So it's just kind of like whatever you have. And these spreads do look a little bit different each week because again, the stickers that I've used in my memory spread changes up. So it just depends on whatever's left over. But like I said at the beginning of the video, I don't make sure to like keep any stickers unused for this. This is definitely like whatever I have left is what I use, and that's that. Hydration and work. And a functional sticker, we'll do an orange one. So here is the first half of the page done. And then I'm gonna do the exact same thing on this side, and I'm gonna do it off camera well, I'm gonna do these two off camera because they're the same, and then I'll come back to these ones. Okay, so I did Thursday and Friday, and then for Saturday and Sunday, I do them a little bit differently. I start from the bottom and kind of work my way up and see what I have space for. So I am going to go ahead and put the hydrations at the bottom, but I'm not gonna do work labels because I don't have them, first of all. But second of all, I do try to like not work set hours on these days, and just like, lately I've been like trying to spend time with my family and having pool days and stuff because it's the summer, but I'm gonna do my hydration, and then if there are any other littles that I wanna track for the weekend, I can. This one I'm not going to, but what I am going to do is put this squared off box here. That way I can write a memory from the day, especially on weekends. I like to have bigger boxes. And then I'm going to do, I guess, this last pink quarter box above that. And then on this side, let's see what other functional stickers I have left. Okay, I'm gonna do this one. And what do I have? Okay, I guess I'll do this pink. Actually, I'm gonna split it up. So I'm gonna do the orange and then the pink. Also, I got like some smudgy stuff on my desk and I don't know how to get rid of it. I think it's from my undo. but it's like not coming off with like cleaning it or scrubbing it, so I don't really know. It's like not sticky. It's just really annoying me. So, okay, I have that. Then the last thing I'm gonna do for these days is I'm gonna see if I have any glitter headers left. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I do have 2 here. So I'm just gonna take both of those colors and put them across the top. That leaves me with 1 lone glitter header on this sheet, which I might use in my other one, but I probably am not going to be honest. So I'm gonna put that to the side. And then I am going to do more hearts. I'm gonna cut the top one, cut one of the hearts off. I'm gonna do the same thing. The only color I have left is pink. So even though it does not match the green glitter header like the rest, it's okay. This is what I do. I just make it work with whatever I have. You could also pull in like multicolor items or whatever you have, but for the purpose of this video, I really wanted to show you just using kit leftovers. So this is my first spread with kit leftovers done, and I usually will just write in the date with pen. Obviously this is white space, so I do use a pen on these inserts, and it doesn't have to be super pretty because I never show it. It's just for me, but I will say that having the stickers on there makes it more fun for me. Like I'm just a sticker addict, you know? Like doing it all with pen, which I tried for a while, just was not cutting it for me. It didn't make me happy, so this is perfect. Next, I'm gonna show you how you can create a second spread using the exact same leftovers. So for the second spread, I like to use the check boxes, and this is going to end up being a no white space spread. So you get 1 no white space and 1 white space spread with Luxe leftovers if you do it this way. So I'm going to start the sidebar exactly the same way with a stackable sidebar. And for this one, I switch it up. It depends kind of on what's happening. If I have a lot that I need to buy that week, I'll do to buy. If I have, you know, if I want to track my dinners, my work, my schedule, my happy mail, if I have a bunch of orders coming in, it changes up. But I'm just going to put work for this one. So put this at the top. And put work. Okay. Then I'm going to do my second habit tracker because you do get 2 in the Luxe, so I do 1 in each. And I believe that I should have 1 more appointment label. I do. Oh, they're the same color. I didn't need to do that. But again, this happens because you're just kind of using whatever's left. So we're going to do the habit tracker. Down at the bottom. Lately I've been tracking my vitamins, making sure that I'm taking them, because sometimes if I'm not tracking something, it doesn't happen. On the second spread, sometimes I will track hydration since I don't have any more of the hydrate tracker since I used them up in the first spread. It just depends. Then I'm going to take my check boxes and just put them across the top of all 7 days. Even Saturday and Sunday because I'm just using... Banks, what are you doing in here? Our family Samoyed is in the room with me. I didn't even realize. Monday, I'm going to put a bill due. And then I'm going to take my littles and I'm just going to put them down, but it doesn't really matter what the actual icon is because I tend to cover them up with ones here depending on what I need to track. So I'm gonna put the stars down, which really could be anything. This could track anything. I wish these were blank because then, I don't know, I just do, but we'll see. I'm planning on reformatting my kits and we'll see what the votes are, but if these were blank, I would just use 7 blanks across the bottom that could track anything that I feel like tracking and just write it in. And then I'm going to put another layer. And, oh, this one, I wish I had put that at the bottom, but it's okay. I'll put it right here in the middle. And then I'm gonna do another layer of ones, and it doesn't matter because again, these ones I'm gonna cover up, but I'm just gonna use the TV ones again. If this was blank, it would be better. Yeah, Banks, I hear you. And I'm not gonna do one for Monday because Monday's full, but I will do one for the other days. And with these, I'm just gonna put little icons over the TVs to track whatever I need to track for that day. So for instance, let's say that the bill due is my mortgage. So I'm gonna put the little house in the circle on the bill due. And then let's say on one day, I'm gonna do a date night, put a heart over it. One day I'm gonna do a cleaning day. Thanks. One day I'm going to do one day's a birthday. One day I have a phone call. Again, these change up depending on what is actually happening on those days. Hair appointment, vet appointment. Oh, hang on, let me let him out. You wanna go out? Let's go out, Mr. Banks. All right, and then there's room to do one more row if you need to, or instead you can just do some strips of washi in there. Sometimes I don't put anything in there, and if I just need to write an extra thing, I will. But let's put a couple of washi strips across. We'll do this one, this one. That is spread number 2 complete. If you wanted to, you could add on my personal and A5 side washi. There are 2 pieces of side washi that fit the personal perfectly right here. You could cut it down the middle if you wanted to do a skinnier strip to accent both of your 2 work spreads, but I usually don't even use this. I just purely use what my kit leftovers are, and that's it. So we have spread number 1, which this is my favorite of the 2 types of spreads to use. And then you have spread number 2, and you have your whole memory spread that's totally decked out with 1 kit. And the label add-on, because I did have that because I used it in the memory spread, but when I don't have the label add-on, then I just do it without that piece. I just use the extras up because I had it from the original spread. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful and maybe inspired you guys on how you can do some more spreads with your sticker leftovers. Let's see what I have left after doing 3 spreads in total. I do have the 3 fashion girls left that you could use for other things. I still have a good chunk of this page left. I used up all the check boxes. 2 stickers left on this page. 1 glitter header left. This one is used up. This one is used up. And then we have a few flags here, 1 quarter box, and then we actually have a bunch of these left too. So there's definitely a lot of different ways. Oh, and we have these too. There's still a lot of stickers left, even after 3 spreads. It's pretty crazy. But I did want to show you, sometimes I will take one of these patterned flags and I will use it on this spread. If I don't have 5 things that I want to mark each day, like especially on the weekend days I tend to do this, sometimes I'll take one of the patterned flags and just put it over the bottom 2 hearts so that I can put more of like a memory thing there instead of doing to-dos. Just another thing that you can do. So that was everything. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.